Rangers, you have to defeat the evil Lord Zed. Summon Alpha 5.
Hey, yay, 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 yay!
So, welcome to another episode of Bogus Features. I am one of your hosts.
You should too.
Your mom probably doesn't watch this show, which is probably why you should watch this show. Anyway, I am one of your hosts, Corey at GameLordBresser. That's GAME_LORD. This is one of my best friends and my main man, Nick, Be Real Nick Narrow. You see what I did there? It was pretty cool, huh? No, it was horrible. Anyway.
Eventually, Corey will realize that I spell it out on screen, and he won't spell it out loud.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep spelling it out loud. Because I want it ingrained into their brains, so they're like, I gotta follow this guy to make him shut up. But I won't shut up. Hydra.
Anyway, we're going to watch episode 4 of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, starting ASAP. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's episode 3, by the way.
Versus the World. Now, if you watched the last episode, I was telling Corey and I told everybody else that I was not a huge fan of the Hulk until this series. This specific series, I really came to, what? This is a life experience. How could I possibly be wrong?
Because it's episode 3, not episode 4. So I'm probably just going to keep this here the entire episode.
Son of a bitch.
Because this is episode 3, not 4.
I probably already made fun of myself. But fuck me in the ear. With a rock. Anyway.
I'm going to trust in the fact that you did, in fact, make fun of yourself. Because you've done it a number of times in these videos with those goddamn captions that I have no control over.
Anyhow.
That you probably just captioned me right now.
This show specifically made me like the Hulk. And then the Avengers movie as well. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm excited that this is a Hulk episode because
Puny God.
I think they did it really well.
I think we just repeated like 4 jokes from the last episode.
By we, you mean you. Because I haven't made a joke yet.
Well, not a joke, but you did repeat your story.
Well, for the people who may have just come to this episode. Anyway, Bruce Banner looks like a fucking
We the people!
In this episode. He's running
around. He does kind of look like
a I'm assuming that's Bruce Banner. I'm pretty sure it is. So. By the way,
it is literally
we have the
impossible that guy actually saw. It is literally impossible that guy actually saw that he was Bruce Banner. And you're going to tell me that in Las Vegas, the cop was tipped off by a guy wearing a hood with his hat pulled down. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans. I don't think Vegas has an off season.
Is that where they are right now, Las Vegas?
Yes.
Apparently the animators have never been to Las Vegas.
Neither have you.
Yeah, I have. I've been to Vegas.
You have?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Not since I've been 21. I was 16 when I went. Hey, by the way, typical place to go for 16.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to see like the Grand
I would say so.
Stuff. Oh, Bruce Banner just happens to sit next to the Absorbing Man in a diner in Nevada.
You are way ahead of me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm still on General Ross in Vegas.
I don't know how that happened.
Neither do I.
Fast forward like 5 seconds.
Should we go back?
No. Look at the screen and see where we are. Like, that's helpful. I actually do want to say, after having done a bunch of episodes with this extra screen, I dig it because you kind of get a feel of where we are and what we're talking about, but it's not an exact matchup. It lags a little bit. We can't really get in trouble for it, hopefully. I think that's kind of good.
No, we probably can.
Mileage may vary, but I'm okay with it.
Hey, there's the Abomination. And the leader. And Zax.
So wait, does Bruce Banner know this is the Absorbing Man, or is he just spilling his guts to large man next to him?
I'm pretty sure he knows. One of my favorite moments with Absorbing Man is, it's a fairly recent comic book, but,
No way.
Absorbing Man was working for some drug cartel, and he snorted what is presumably cocaine, but he snorted something, and he turned into that drug, and then the girl who gave him the drugs brings out a fan and scatters him across the room, and then they like scraped him off the walls and everything, and were then selling him. So they turned him into drugs and then sold him, and people would like get high and then get Absorbing Man's powers. So guys were like getting all like whacked out on coke and then going to take a shit and absorbing the ceramics so they became a toilet basically. Like they showed a guy, he was like, and he was the same material as the toilet.
In this, getting back to the episode, Absorbing Man just, I don't know if he knew that was Bruce Banner. I'm guessing he did, but he basically was like, yeah, I'm going to mess with the Hulk right now, but I absorbed a spoon. Like, the metal from a spoon is one of the most malleable, not strong metals ever.
It's stronger than skin.
I guess, but like, one punch from the Hulk would just like bend his body backwards.
I think that happens.
Not anymore. Oh, so he turned to sand and now he's turning into some other metal, I'm assuming, in the middle of the desert.
Well, I think they've like punched through that sign.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, see, the point is like when he's using his powers, he can just be like, oh, fixed.
Hulk's face was just great. The one downside to watching this Avengers cartoon is there's not a whole lot for us to make fun of. We just lost Corey. I'm going to see if I can get him back. Here he is.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. But you just messed up the screen. Damn it. Oh well.
I messed it up. You're the one who like fucking dropped the call or whatever.
Dude, I didn't drop the call. I've been here the whole time.
So was I. Fucking poo-voo.
I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to sync this up, so I'm gonna go pee.
What? No, I'm still going. Go pee if you'd like.
God God damn it. Seriously? Like, you're not...
internets. How on earth would we sync it up? We have to just let this play out. Have to just let it be. Was it still playing for you? Did you just let it go? Or did you pause it?
No, I paused it, you dumbass.
Why would you do that?
Because I figured we'd sync back up or something.
How?
Picking this neutral point?
The people at home would not be able to stop the video and restart it. So we have to keep going for the people. For the people.
Yeah, or you edit it together and sync back up, and then they don't even know it happened.
No, dude. You make it sound like I know what I'm doing. I don't. I have no idea how to do that.
I just assumed.
I have no idea. If I had a really good editing program, maybe, but I don't have that at all. I could do very minimal stuff. The stuff you've already seen. Not Corey. The people at home, I mean.
You know what my favorite thing about this cartoon is? Hawkeye wears a fucking mask.
You know what? The further and further
You know
away...
why that's one of my favorite things?
Why?
Because Hawkeye wears a fucking mask.
Get with the times, bro.
Because this isn't DC comic books, and you don't not recognize somebody because they're wearing glasses.
Well, he doesn't have, like, a secret identity. He doesn't care.
You know what I care about? Hawkeye wearing a fucking mask.
Anyway, let me tell you something. The further and further we get from the traditional Hawkeye costume, the more I'm okay with it. I don't mind the new Hawkeye costume.
Why?
I don't know.
I like the new Hawkeye. I like Hawkeye with a mask.
I like the new one. It's okay. Because I like Clint Barton. I don't give a shit what he's wearing. I just like him as a character. Don't get me wrong, purple's like one of my favorite colors in the entire world. But
I like how the Black Widow just like rushes right in and he's like, "Fuck you, Hulk! I'm gonna punch you in the dick."
Yeah. I think you're ahead of me now, but we're close enough. But, dude, that's one of the best things about Black Widow, and I'm super happy about it in the movies and also in the cartoon and stuff, like, and wherever in the comics even. But like, she's an awesome role model for girls, and they do her so well.
A very strong female character.
It's not, it's not to the point where it's like overtly feminist. She's just a really well done character, that I think like it can appeal to everyone, which is what I like. Like, I love characters that appeal to everyone, through excellence in writing, I guess. I feel like...
Yeah, I'd like to see somebody like Gail Simone get her hands on a character like Black Widow. I think she'd do really well.
Yeah. But that's the thing, like, I don't know. I don't think...
And I don't mean that like in a sexist way. Gail Simone is a fantastic writer for comic books.
Yeah.
Whoever you put in her hands. But I mean, like, she has... I mean, like, look what she did with Birds of Prey. She can take, like, those female characters that most people would just, like, overlook or whatever, and make them great. And that's why I say I would love to see, like, Gail Simone get her hands on Black Widow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see any great writer get their hands on Black Widow. I call out Gail Simone because she has a past record of taking a female character who... like, you would, is, like, established and whatever, and just making them that much better.
Well, the thing is, I would rather her write someone who needs it. You know, like Black Widow doesn't need it at this point. She has had way more than enough exposure.
No, that's true.
They're doing well with her anyway, so it doesn't need it. Like, I would love to
So
see
who would you put?
Captain Marvel, Carol.
Well, I would argue that Captain Marvel doesn't need it either.
Yeah, she does. She's not a household name.
Does she? That's unfortunate.
She's not a household name. That's what I mean. Like,
I liked her as Miss Marvel.
So did I.
Technically Warbird.
Yeah, but she's Captain Marvel now, which is awesome. But
no, it's very cool. I like that they did that. That they, set her up to be, a more serious character. But at the same time, there was nothing wrong with her before. I don't think, anyway.
Right.
The Abomination. That was not a Russian accent, just to clarify. That was an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent.
Schwarzenegger, Austrian accent.
I love that there is a character in the Marvel Universe who is Radioactive Man. Because I still hear Radioactive Man, and I think of The Simpsons.
You know what, though? Radioactive Man is still a better name than Captain Boomerang.
Do you know what Captain Boomerang's real name is?
I did. What is it?
Digger Harkness. Which is almost as bad as Captain Boomerang.
DC.
Hey, come on. Marvel's got their fair share of flops, too.
Less so.
I don't know if I agree with that. If you have an opinion on the matter, Marvel or DC, or who has worse characters or who has best characters, feel free to leave the old little comment right in there.
DC has two
Click the comment button
that the majority of people care about. And I'm not talking about comic readers or comic fanboys. Two characters that people care about, and it's Superman and Batman, and one of them sucks. And generally the people who wear Superman t-shirts I hate. Sorry. But most Superman wearing t-shirt people don't care about Green Lantern movie. People don't care about him. That's why they didn't go see the movie.
I went and saw the movie. I own it on Blu-ray.
You are a comic book reader, fucker. Did you not listen to the...
No, I'm a Green Lantern fan.
But you read
I like comic books, but I have not read a recent comic book in, years. But I love Green Lantern.
Do you want me to say something? Because I do. Batman and Robin made more money than the Green Lantern movie. That's because people care about Batman.
That's unfortunate.
Even if it's a shit movie. That's the disconnect.
Shit movie. As I told Lady Freeze when I pulled her plug, this is a one-woman show. Horrible. I like how Hulk and Abomination are the only ones that have green blood out of all of these characters that are irradiated with gamma radiation.
Yeah. Wait, I had this theory. It came to me the other day. The way that DC is set up, just from what I've read in the past and the way I feel about the attention that they give certain characters, is the entirety of the DC universe, all of it, everything, is just the machinations of a prepubescent Bruce Wayne right after watching his parents die. The whole thing is his imagination about what he'll grow up into as a result of his parents dying. He becomes Batman. That's why Batman and the Bat family generally is written really well and gets a lot of attention and is pretty much the focal point of the DC universe. And then Superman is like Batman's best friend. And who would create a character like Superman to help him a child. He's like, well, I'm pretty badass, but my best friend can do anything in the entire world. My imaginary friend can do anything. He's got all the powers. And then the other lesser-known heroes only get so many, only so much focus, and no one really gives a shit about them. And that's how I feel about the DC Universe. It's a child Bruce Wayne imagining the whole thing. And that's why Batman's the best.
That's fair.
Wouldn't that be crazy? I would
Vamp for a
love to
minute.
write that. I would love to write that storyline. Where did you go?
Vamp for a minute.
I already just did. Anyway, Hawkeye's riding the rocket sled, which is always hilarious to me. The rocket sled. Funny.
Alright, sorry about that, kiddies. What you may not know about me is I have a dog who has seizures, and she needed her medicine. So I went to do that.
Page.
Now, where did you hear this theory about Bruce Wayne imagining the DC Universe?
I made it up.
Oh. Okay. That would be interesting. Although at the same time, they've already got the storyline, the stupid, horrible, annoying, not at all interesting storyline with a character from Earth Prime who's, oh, comic books are awesome, and yay, and now I'm a bad guy, and I'm the stupidest character they have, but I keep being brought in as a focal point.
Who's that?
Superboy Prime.
Oh.
It
I'm
literally.
not a DC guy. Really?
I mean,
I read Batman, that's about it. She said it. Hail Hydra. Well, that's the end of this episode, everybody. So, hope you enjoyed it. The next episode is Captain America episode. I'm super pumped for that, actually. But we'll get to that next time.
Comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe.
Until next time, I'm Nick Narrow.
I'm Corey Bresser, @GameLord. GAME_LORD.
And I'm happy you had nothing better to do with your time. See ya.
Bye!